Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back in the video today, and today there was an MLB trade today as the Miami Marlins and the Minnesota Twins made a trade exchanging relievers, as the Marlins have traded Dylan Floro, relief pitcher, to the Minnesota Twins for relief pitcher Jorge Lopez, who was a draft pick in 2011 in the second round, and Dylan Floro was a 13th round draft pick in 2012. Both pitchers are having solid seasons in 2023, with Dylan Floro having a 3-5 this season with the his record is 3-5 this season with the Marlins with a 4.54 ERA. Has given up 48 hits, 11 walks, 41 strikeouts. Has played in 43 games with 0 starts, has pitched in 40 innings, and has been really solid. And then for Jorge Lopez on the other end, his pitching record is 4-2 this season. He has a 5.09 ERA, has given up 34 hits. He's given up 11 walks and has 27 strikeouts, has pitched in 37 games with 35 innings pitched. So, I mean, yeah, both guys are really solid relievers. It's really hard for me to decide who wins this trade. I mean, because it's just a reliever swap. So, I mean, if I had to go with anybody, I would say probably who won this trade would probably be the Miami Marlins. I know if you look at some statistics, it kind of shows that Floro has had a better season, but if you look at some other statistics that, I don't know why I'm having such trouble saying that both guys have. Lopez has some better stats than Floro. I mean, he has less strikeouts, but at the same time, Floro's pitched more innings. Floro's ERA is better. Lopez has a better record. He's 4-2 this year, while Floro is 3-5. He's given up less hits, while Floro's given up 48, and Lopez has given up 34. I mean, and I don't know. I just feel like I've seen Lopez pitch a couple times as well, and I really like what I've seen from him. As of me, for right now, from what I've seen from both guys, I've seen Dylan Floro pitch a couple times, and I've seen Lopez probably pitch way more than I've seen Floro pitch. I've only seen him pitch a couple times. I've probably seen Lopez probably pitch 4 or 5 times. I know he's played against the Astros a couple times, and I've probably seen him somewhere else as well. When I've seen him, and I couldn't even tell you. Well, most of it was against the Astros. I liked what I saw from him, and I really like, what he can do. He's a good pitcher. He can not only be a relief pitcher, but he can be a starter if you need him to be. Most likely he's going to be a reliever, but he could be a starter as well if they need him to be. But I mean, yeah, I like this trade for both teams. I don't think, honestly, I'll give you guys my honest opinion. I don't think either one of these teams lose in this trade. I think both teams are getting good relievers. But I think the only thing this trade's going to end up being on is how the two players play in their new teams. It's not going to be, because both players' stats are pretty even. So one of the players has a couple better stats than the other, but that's really it. But yeah, I mean, and then the other guy that has, the guy that has some better stats than the other. Like Floro has a couple of better stats, better than Lopez, and then Lopez also has some stats that are better than Floro. So I think those both, they're pretty even. I mean, like I said, Floro only has a couple stats that are a little bit better than Lopez, but I mean, I think this should be a decent trade for both squads. It's gonna be really interesting to see how it works out for both teams, but. Using our thoughts. That's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and peace out.